Hey sisters, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey. If you're not, hey. I'm G and welcome to Sistas. So, if you can tell from this title of this video, I'm going to tell you guys how I cleared my acne in just 30 days. Yes, I said it. Just 30 days. These are also the products that I use to maintain my skin, and it has reduced the amount of breakouts that I get, and it's also left my skin looking dewy, refreshed and plump. So not long ago I also suffered from really bad acne. I will post pictures now. So as you can see from the photos, I suffered from really bad acne not that long ago, and so I needed to change my skincare routine because I feel like the skincare routine that I was using just wasn't fixing it and it wasn't tackling the issue. As you can see, I had really bad breakouts, my skin was really oily, yet it was dry at the same time, and my skin was also really textured. My skin was also really scarred and had a lot of dark spots, and so my main aim for a new skincare routine was basically moisturising, help reduce the outbreaks of spots, and also to help even out my skin tone and even out the textured skin. So if you watched my previous video, I talked about the skincare routine which I use every day in the morning. My main aim for my morning routine is all about protection from the sun and protection from dirt and pollution when I leave my house, whereas my nighttime routine is all about treating my skin and all its issues. And also at night, it's the time when your skin basically replenishes itself, it rejuvenates itself, therefore I feel it's the optimum time to use all these products. When I changed my skincare routine and adopted to then use all the products which I will talk about and go into more detail later on in this video, my skin I saw results within 1 week, and within 30 days my skin was completely and utterly cleared. And like I said, like you can see the picture, I'll put it here, my skin was not looking cute. Like honestly guys, my skin changed for the better, and since then I've been doing the exact same routine. I sometimes change up the products, but the same steps that I use remain the same, and my skin, like I barely get any breakout. I've literally started my period and I don't have any spots, like there's none. I'm not exaggerating, like this will change your life. So if you want to know how I went from this to this, stay tuned and I hope you enjoyed the video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So all I've done right now is put on my trusty little headband. If you watched my morning / everyday makeup skincare routine, I'll put like a card right up there. You'll know that I got this from ETUDE, so you can find the link in that video. I'll put the link in this video as well, and I got it from Yes Style. But don't you think it's adorable? It's amazing because it just keeps my hair back, and it just allows me to work with my face without like the fear of hair getting on it and all that stuff. So I've like written down a couple of notes, so if I do end up looking down a bit, just note that I'm just reading from my book, because I just want to give you as much information about my skincare routine and the benefits of the products that I use. Disclaimer, this is not sponsored, this is just literally my honest opinions and what's worked for me and how I got obviously my skin looking like this within a month. Step 1 is a foam cleanser. So I use the Face Shop's Acne Foam Cleansing Solution. So this is the first step of my nighttime skincare routine. Like don't avoid this step, especially if you wear makeup, because it's like strips away all like the dirt and the makeup and everything that's just been like accumulating on your face throughout the day. It's also really good for unclogging your pores. The Face Shop's Acne Foam Cleansing Solution is calming and hydrating. It has like a really nice smooth and silky texture to it, which I absolutely love. I would definitely suggest it for oily skin or oily to combination skin, which I have, because it's like deep cleaning. It does really get rid of all that excess oil and sebum, which can lead to acne. I tend to do it in the shower just because it feels a lot easier. I just wash my face as I'm showering. It just saves me a lot of time, especially in the evenings. And I shower twice a day now just because it's exams. Those who are in the UK, you know how stressful exams can be, especially under COVID conditions as well. It's just like heightened and elevated all the stress, and so I need to have a nice evening shower just to calm me down. And I also need to like have or do my daily night care routine because it just calms me and relaxes me, and it's just like the best thing ever. I don't have the bottle with me because with a lot of the products that I have, I end up putting it into smaller bottles just to save space, but I will put a picture of what it looks like right now. So I've just pumped a few like a bit of it onto my hand, and so I'm going to go into the bathroom, which is right here, and I'm going to just like lather it up, foam it up before I put it onto my face. So I'm going to quickly go wash my face with my foam cleanser and I'll be right back. Next up, I tend to do my exfoliator, and the mask which I'm using today is the Body Shop's Chinese Ginseng and the Rice Clarifying Polishing Mask. I remember I got it as a tester with my sister. I do use other masks, but this is the one I have been using the most, and I feel like this is the one that has definitely made an impact on my skin. The mask itself like helps illuminate skin, it just helps brighten the skin. Like my skin just looks bright. I feel it's helped even out my tone. It leaves my skin feeling ridiculously soft and like silky smooth, and it has like a really nice smell. Like normally ginseng has like a very like overbearing, overpowering smell, but this one's very nice, subtle and soft, which I absolutely love. And if you don't know, ginseng has like anti-aging properties in it, and I feel like some people feel like as youngers we shouldn't be doing we shouldn't be using anti-aging products, which I don't think. Like, no, I believe that we should be using it at a young age so that it can prevent us from aging later on, not using it when we're aging in the hopes that it will reverse the aging. Yeah, that's my that's my level of thought. I don't know if anyone else like agrees with me, but that's what I think. Like if you do, if you don't, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know the benefits of rice water. It's really good for acne. It brightens the skin, it rejuvenates the skin, and it also has anti-aging properties. So I'm just going to apply it onto my skin. I don't think there's any real method of applying a face mask. If there is, let me know. And yeah, I don't know if I apply it wrong, but this is just how I spread it. I always do it in 4. I don't know why I do that, but I've been doing that. But yeah. Do I look pretty? Anyway, so it's recommended that you leave this mask on for 5 to 10 minutes. One tip that I will suggest when you are washing off this mask is just to use circular motions and try and like gently rub it into the skin as you're washing it off. It just helps once again with removing the dead skin. And trust me, when you wash off this mask and you do it with the technique I just said, your skin will be feeling amazing. Like absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this on for 10 minutes and I'll be right back. So I'm back. So it has been 10 minutes exactly, and I'm going to go wash off my face. So I've now washed that all off my face, and I've let my face air dry. If you watched my other video, which once again, I will go here, I said in the previous video that I don't like using any sort of towels, any sort of like cloths or microfiber cloths, anything like that, to dry my skin or my face. I let my face naturally air dry, and then with the remaining water I like pat it into my skin. I don't know, I think it's just a bit of paranoia, but I feel like you've washed your face to get rid of the bacteria, yet you go and use a cloth which, if you don't wash it every single day, has been accumulating and been left out, thus like has dirt and bacteria all over it, and then you're using that and you're putting it back onto your face. So I just feel like it kind of just defeats the purpose of washing your face. I kind of think it like defeats the whole purpose, and like that's just me. Like, I'm not discouraging anybody from using it. If it works for you, it works for you. But for me, I just don't like it, so I just don't do it. So I've just let my face air dry, and then I just pat the remaining water into my face. So on a daily basis, I use a daily exfoliator. So the one that I'm using now is actually the Nivea Gentle Exfoliating Scrub. I came across this the other day. I don't know, I just like the sound of it. It said it was good for combination skin, which is what I have. So I was okay, I'm just gonna try it out. So I've been using this now for 2 weeks and I absolutely love it. I think it's better than the other one which I was using, which was Neutrogena. I think the Nivea one's a bit more soft on my skin, and it has those little like, I don't know what the term is, but it has those little bubble things in it, which I absolutely love. It just feels like it's getting rid of the dead skin. I don't know if it's just me who feels like or thinks that and needs that kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a placebo effect type of thing. It just makes me feel better knowing that whatever that is called, what it does is like getting rid of like the dead skin and all that stuff. So step 3 of my rendition of a 10-step Korean skincare regime is my cleanser. I use a foam cleanser in the shower, and I also use another cleanser when I am out of the shower. I use the Clean and Clear deep cleansing lotion for sensitive skin. I do have really like sensitive skin. I feel like those with acne tend to have the same, so I try not to put anything too harsh on my skin. I like using things which are calming and cleaning my skin without the feeling of it like burning, if that makes any sense. 'Cause I feel like some skincare or some products which are out there burn like your skin, and I've come across so many that have done that for me. So why I use like my second cleanser essentially is basically it kind of like gently cleans the skin again, and it removes like the dirt or the excess dirt and stuff that I just might have not, or I might have missed in my first 2 steps, and that does happen. I feel like you can wash your face so many times in the shower, but then you just use like another cleanse outside the shower and you see like you've actually not washed it off completely, and it does happen. So I just like doing that. It's kind of reassuring that I've gotten everything off. So as you guys can see, I'm kind of running out of a lot of my stuff that I have. I don't have an issue with going to get this because I have seen it in so many of the stores. It's just, do you hate it when you know your products are running out and you have to like physically invest more money to get more? I'm literally at that stage where I've basically finished everything and I need to go and get more of it. But yeah. So as I'm applying this on my face, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm kind of like doing little circular motions. I've heard from so many like beauty YouTubers on like those who kind of are not obsessed but use Korean skincare products religiously. I think another one is like Megan Bowen, Kendall, and I think Hey It's Fake. I remember like they said that, and since then I've just been following that, so I just do little circular motions. And also, guys, when you're doing your skincare, make sure you do your neck. I feel like people don't do that, and I don't do it for all like the products I use in my skincare routine, but especially with this, like in step number 3 or this step, I do it. So I just extend it like so. Make sure I get the back of my neck as well, because I feel like there's so much dirt at the back of your neck. I'm not going to show you what came off on the cotton pad, but I'm just letting you know now that this is it. Like, take it to your neck. Yeah, just take it to your neck. That's all I'm going to say. So step number 4 for me is a spot treatment. I tend to use spot treatments quite early on in my routine. This is because I feel like if you apply it right after cleansing your face, I think this is just the prime time to do so, because it just literally just goes straight into your skin and just tackles all those spots and everything like that. And since I've been doing that, I've been having less breakouts. I am now on my time of the month, and ladies, if you know, it's stress, right? And I normally get a lot of breakouts, and I used to get a lot of breakouts. Imagine my breakouts when my acne was at its worst was kind of like a different kind of level. It was like, you see the picture times that by 100. So the GPs told me that I suffer from PMSD, which is kind of like the severe version of like PMSing. And so, like I said, like imagine PMSing times it by 100. That's essentially me. I'm more bloated, I'm more hungry, I am so tired like all the time, and it's such a struggle to try and combat all those like symptoms. And with that, I also get really bad breakouts. And back in the day when my acne was awful, the breakouts, like I said, was not the one. Not looking cute, makeup couldn't save it. It was just, no, it wasn't fantastic, it was awful. No. Lucky enough, when that happened, I was in Korea, so there was I was kind of okay, because I could just like cover my face with a face mask. So all they saw was like the really like awful patches of spots and hyperpigmentation on my forehead, but the rest of my face was covered, which was amazing. But obviously they didn't really tackle the problem, they just hid it. Anyway, I digress. I don't want to go on a tangent. I'm sorry, I do that a lot. I apologize. I use a spot treatment, and I use the Body Shop tea tree oil. Like I said in my other video, tea tree oil is like, I'm living for it. Even when my acne was bad, I was using it. I feel like it was bad because I wasn't using it correctly. And now that I've moved it like in the earlier steps of my routine, I can see a massive impact and a difference. I'm really sad. I don't know if you can see, but can you see? My tea tree oil is on its last legs, and I ordered some from the Body Shop. I don't know how many days ago. I'm so glad because I just got a notification on my email saying that they've like dispatched like some of the things I bought from the Body Shop, but it needs to come quickly because, like I said, I use this religiously. I use it every morning and every night, and this is literally on its last legs. I don't think it will even last me 2 more days. It's that. It's finishing, and so the Body Shop really just needs to like hurry it up so I can like continue to use this because I need this. Everyone should know that like tea tree oil is lit basically. It possesses antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antifungal properties. That's what you need for acne. It helps kill the bacteria that causes acne. It helps reduce it, like the spots and the redness, because obviously it's anti-inflammatory and it's antifungal. I don't know how that kind of works for your face. If you do know, let me know. I'll be quite like interested to know. So if you have acne, you definitely need to get yourself some variation of tea tree oil. I love the Body Shop tea tree oil just because I feel it doesn't have that really bad artificial smell that you can get from some tea tree oils. I've tried so many, and also tea tree oil helps reduce scars. The tea tree oil definitely helps in that. If you watched my last video, you know that I just saturate my face with tea tree oil, and I don't care. I use it all over my face. So I use it under my eyes, I use it on my nose, my forehead, my moustache, and my chin. I tend to drag it to the chin just because don't judge me, but I'm hairy. My mum said I'm hairy, and like my sisters always make fun of me because I'm very, very hairy. I'm hairy everywhere apart from on my head. Annoying. God, why? Don't know. Anyway, so I just grow hair everywhere, and so I also grow hair on my chin. So I do shave it with those facial shaver thingy. We'll like put a link to the one that I use. I use the one it's from Yes Style. Once again, a lot of the things I use are from Yes Style, so they'll just be down below. This isn't sponsored. Like Yes doesn't sponsor this. I just get all my stuff from Yes Style because I know they like house Korean stuff, which I tend to use. But yeah, so when I do shave my chin hairs, sometimes I do get spots. I feel like when I put tea tree oil on it just helps. Like it prevents the spots from manifesting. So I rarely get any spots on my chin. Like I said, I am like on my period, and you can see that there is I don't have any spots. Like I'm gonna zoom in. Like I'm really not exaggerating. There's just nothing. I have no breakouts, nothing. Like if I had a breakout, I would say like there's nothing at all. So step 5 of my skincare routine is using serum/essence. I've read online that there's not much difference between serums and essence. I think essence is a bit more watery in its like consistency, and serums are a bit thicker. They basically have the same effect. I just prefer using serums over essences because I don't really tend to like heavily moisturize my face during the day. At night I go like heavy-handed and crazy. So serums are good because it basically just adds moisture back into the skin, and it also has antioxidants and amino acids, which helps replenish and repair the skin. And this is like the best time to put it because obviously when you're sleeping or overnight, your skin's like repairing itself. So I kind of go heavy-handed with my serum at this stage. So with essence, I've read that like you put it after your cleansing but before you're moisturizing. So I tend to use the Innisfree green tea seed serum. If you've watched once again my previous video, I love this product, absolutely amazing. The jeju leaves. So if you know Korea, you have like you have North Korea, South Korea, and then like a little island underneath which is called jeju. And so in this product it has like the jeju leaves, which are known for like hydrating your skin. It just keeps the skin moisturized for longer, and it also gives you like that really nice Korean glass skin finish, glowy, dewy, you name it, amazing looking skin basically. So that's also why I love using it, because I just love how it finishes. So I'm just gonna pump a bit onto my hands. I'm going to dot it on my face like so. I'm just gonna rub it in. What's everyone doing during like this time? Everything. I don't think I've even asked people. No, let me know down below how's everyone doing. How is COVID-19 treating you? I hope everyone is keeping safe and their families are well. And for those who are going for exams, trust me, I know your struggle. COVID and university just don't mix. Trust me, these are unprecedented times and no one knows what's going on. I honestly feel like my skin, not my skin, like my university is low-key confused, honestly. Then again, everyone's confused. Once I've kind of like rubbed it and distributed it evenly, I tend to just pat it. So pat it so it absorbs into the skin. So I've heard, I forgot who said it, but apparently it helps boost blood flow, which from what I've read is good. So pat, pat, pat. Step 6 is a toner. I tend to use a toner at the start, like in the middle of my skincare and at the very end of my skincare. I use the Innisfree Trouble Skin Bija toner. So I, once again, don't have the bottle for this, but I'll put a picture in the middle right now. But yeah, I use it in my last video, I will use it in this video. Love Innisfree. Like, I love Innisfree products, to be fair. I love it. It's just so nice, refreshing, soothing, and the whole like nature feel just makes me feel happy. So this toner I use like evens out the skin tone. It reduces acne and it also reduces blackheads and helps kind of keep out impurities. I feel that's what toners do in general. It just, once again, acts as like a barrier. But with this toner in particular, it's targeting troubled skin, hence the name, Troubled Skin Toner. It also contains salicylic acid, which is amazing for skincare and it helps exfoliate the skin. It also helps reduce blemishes. So if you remember from my other video, or my previous video, I tend to put my toners into spray bottles and it just helps like evenly distribute it all over my face. I'm going to spray this on my face. I'm not shy with this, so I just like fan it in, and then when it gets a bit tacky, I then start to pat it into the skin. See, like, my skin is already feeling so moisturized and just glowy, and I absolutely love it. Like, it's one of my favorite toners of all time. I forgot who said it, but there was a YouTuber, if I can remember the name of this YouTuber, I will link her down below, because ever since I watched her channel, my life has changed. Like, my skincare game one has changed and like my skin has changed. Like, it was from her channel I kind of changed like the order of my skincare and how I layer my products and everything. Since then, obviously my skin has gotten better. Like, within a month my skin was looking, this is what my skin was looking like in a month, and it's also helped maintain my skin. And like I said, I barely get any breakouts, which is amazing. She uses it after serums because she says that it helps lock what you've done into your face. So I kind of use it just to help keep everything in place and help lock it in, if that makes any sense. On to step 7 is my second serum. Yes, I said second serum. So I use serums at step 5 and step 7. So I use the MURAD Rapid Age Spot Correcting Serum. It reduces the appearance of dark spots. It helps even out the skin tone, and it's also like anti-aging, which, like I said like prior, you should start like using anti-aging products now so you can see the effects of it later on in life. It gives me like a really nice glass skin finish. I love the texture of it. It's really, really lightweight. I don't feel it on my face, but I can like feel the softness and the effects and just see the glowy, glistening dewiness. It just gives me a really nice, bright finish, and it is for all like skin types. So it's not just oily in combination or dry. Like, anybody can use this, and I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure you can get the same results. Like, it's amazing. I've just pumped some, like, I really don't use a lot in general. I just pump some at the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna rub it in. And once I feel like it's spread out, I just once again pat it in. Next step is my face sheet mask. Obviously, I can't have like a nighttime Pamper skincare routine without a sheet mask. Like, it's a must. And it also helps with acne. So I use the Dr. JART brightening solution. This is like my favorite like sheet mask of all time. Love Dr. JART. I love all the Dr. JART's like sheet masks, but I tend to just use the brightening solution one just because my aim is to brighten up my face because of all the marks that were left by my acne and its scarring and all that stuff. They like use cellulose fiber for the sheet masks, which ensures that the ingredients like penetrate deeply into the skin, which also contains niacinamide and glycolic acid, which all reduce the dullness in the skin. They also help even out the texture in your skin, which I think is amazing for those who have acne prone skin. So this is what it looks like coming out of the packaging. So much product on it, like you're literally getting your money's worth with this. shape of the face. It also comes with I don't know, this little like guard thing, so it kind of shows you which side to put it on. I look so crazy now. On the back it says to leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes. I'm going to leave it on for 20 minutes because I love leaving it on for like the longest period of time possible. What's left over on my face, I'm just going to do what I normally do. I'm going to fan it, and then when it gets a bit tacky, then I'm going to pat it into my skin. So it started to get a bit tacky, so right now all I'm going to do is just pat it into the skin to help it absorb a bit faster. I don't know if you can see it, but literally my skin is glowing. I'm just gonna like finish patting it into the skin, make sure it's like all absorbed. Yeah, like I just feel so happy. Like it just feels, I really love the sheet mask. So next step, this is step 9, is my moisturizers. So if you watched my previous video, I did talk about how I use the Innisfree green tea seed cream. I love the whole green tea seed range, as you should know. Also with my moisturizer, I kind of mix in my second spot treatment. So the 4th step was the tea tree oil, which was like a very like liquidy spot treatment, whereas my 9th step is like a creamier spot treatment. I tend to mix that with the moisturizer and apply it to my face, so that's why I just put it as one step. I use the La Roche-Posay. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name completely. I know I have, I'm so sorry. Like it corrects the skin, it also hydrates the skin. It's really good for like oily skin and blemish/acne prone skin, hence why I use it religiously. This product also contains the niacinamide acid, which helps to visibly reduce the appearance of spots, and it also contains the salicylic acid. These 2 ingredients are absolutely amazing for those with acne prone skin. But that's how I like dot all the products on my face. Like I said, I don't really use a lot in general, just because I feel a little goes a long way. Like honestly guys, like my skin just looks so refreshed, it looks so replenished. Like if you see how it was looking at the beginning of the video and how it looks now, you can see the difference. It just looks so much more like plump, radiant, bright, dewy, glowy. It's amazing. Step 10, and low-key the final step, but there is a little step at the very end which I will say, but the last step is my second toner. So like I said halfway through the video, I do use toners to basically set everything into my face. So once again, I'm using another toner to set all the products that I've used throughout my nighttime pamper routine. The second toner which I use is like the same from the Body Shop range. I use the Chinese Ginseng and Rice Clarifying Milky Toner. I'm gonna just post a picture. And it just helps for a brighter, like healthier looking skin. Like I said beforehand as well, I put everything into a spray bottle because I just figure it like distributes things easier. I'm just gonna spray it a bit onto my hand. And I know I said it's a 10-step skincare routine, but actually there is one last step which I feel a lot of people tend to skip, but I feel like you shouldn't skip because it's equally as important as any other step in the skincare routine, and that is your lip treatment. I end off all my skincare with my lip treatment. I use ETUDE's Honey Serum Lip Oil Treatment. It's got sunflower seed oil, it's got soybean oil and honey extract, and all of those ingredients help the lips stay nice and soft, healthy, and it also gives off a nice glossy finish. As you can see, I'm literally on my last legs with this like bottle, but I've got so many of them that I'm not worried about running out. I remember my friend Cameron introduced me to it. She introduced me to it when we were in Korea, and since like I'm so glad she did because it's literally a game changer. You can also get this on Yes Style. I've also ordered more from Yes Style, so that's how I've been surviving being back in the UK. Well guys, that's the end of my video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found this video very informative. I know it's a bit long, but I did try my best to explain why I use the products that I use, and I hope you did learn something from it, and I hope that it can help you in your skincare journey. I've definitely seen an improvement in my skin since I've adopted this skincare routine, and it has helped maintain this nice, healthy, bright look, and I barely get any breakouts. So So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel. Also, all the products are listed down in the description box below. So if you end up missing anything, don't worry, I have listed everything in order of how I use them. But that's it from me, and I hope to see you next time.